Hello guys and welcome. So in this video we will talk about Parrot security operating system and we will have some sort of overview about this system. So without further ado, let's now install Parrot on our system. My system is Windows 10 as you can see. So it will be concerned about installing Parrot on Windows 10. In order to do that, first of all you need to install VirtualBox, which will make a virtual machine for Parrot operating system to operate. So you go to your browser, then you search for VirtualBox, then you go to downloads. Depending on what type of system you're using, I'm just gonna click on Windows hosts, then I'm gonna save it. The second thing you need to install is VirtualBox, Oracle Virtual Machine, VirtualBox extension pack. Then you click on this one. Then you save it too. Okay, now let's install it. You double click on this one. Click on next, then click next again, then next, then click on yes, then install. Then click on finish. Close this window, click on no for now. Now you need to install the extension pack. Then you click on I agree. Okay, after doing that, you need to restart your system. Okay, so after I restarted my system, let me just delete those installation files. Okay. Okay, now you go back to your browser. Then you search for Parrot OS. Then you click on enter. Then you click on this link. Then you click on download. In this video we will cover the security version, so just click on security. Under the title Parrot Security Made ISO, you click on direct download. As you can see, I already downloaded it. So after finish downloading, come back to this video. Okay? So the first step, you run VirtualBox. Then you click on new. You name it as Parrot Security. Or I'm just gonna write Parrot OS. Let me make a new folder and call it Parrot. The type is Linux. The version, you should choose Debian 64-bit. Then you click on next. I will increase the RAM until I reach this point between green and red, so I can know everything is working fine for me. Then I click on next. You need to choose this option, create a virtual hard disk now. Then you click on create. Then you click next again. You choose dynamically allocated. then you click on next. I recommend using around 25 gigabytes for this one. Then click create. Now after you highlighted the machine, click on start. Now you click on this one. Then you click on add. Then you choose the file you already downloaded from Parrot Security official website. Then you click on open. After that, after you highlighted it, you click on choose. Then you click start. Now you go down with the options and you click on install. Then you click on enter. Then you choose standard installer. Then you click on enter. Then you select English. Click on enter again. Then click on enter. Okay, now you click on yes. Then you choose the second option. Then you click on enter. Okay guys, so after the installation is complete, just click on continue. Now you enter your password, which you already configured in the setup process. You write root, then you click on enter. Okay, now let's talk about the interface. Then after that, we will discuss some of the most important tools on this system. So if you go here, this is the date, this is the battery level, this is for the internet connection, for sound and for keyboard, especially if you're using external keyboard. Here you will have information about the network, and here about the RAM or memory. Okay, and here you can know how much you are using from the processor. Okay, and if you go to system, you will go to the default settings. You can change the appearance, the behavior, or anything like that. And if you go to places, it's like a file explorer in Windows 10. And if you click on applications, you will see various categories depending on what tool you want to use. Now let's talk about the first one, which is Anon Surf. You just click on it. Yeah, so Anon Surf is a tool that's used for surfing online anonymously. With just one click, you can change your IP address. You can know your IP address. So let's try it. Now, if you click on Start and enter your password, which is root in our case, click on Yes. Okay, now if you click on my IP, you will receive a notification here. Yeah, As you can see, you will get a notification here about your IP address. Now, if we change the identity, you see, you will have a totally different IP address with just one click. Now, let's stop this service and check what other tools we have. Okay, let's close this one. Now, let's go back to applications. Yeah, if you go to Office, this is for doing some basic Office job. Okay, just like Excel, yeah, just like Excel and Word, but it's like for Parrot. Okay, if you go to Internet, you will see that you will have Tor browser, which is highly recommended, especially if you want to surf the internet anonymously. Okay, and the original Firefox. Okay, and some sort of another type of browsers. Okay, now if you go to graphics, okay, here you can change the color selection. It's all related to appearance on the system. Yeah, if you go to sound and video, like, you will find tools concerning playing sound and video on your system. Games, this is chess, pre-installed on Parrot system. And if you go to pen testing, you will see a lot of categories concerning that. As example, if you go to exploiting tools and you click on Metasploit framework, which is one of the most important tools for exploiting systems with vulnerabilities, okay, you can run it from here. Let us try to do one thing with it. Okay, let's write the password. Now, until it runs, let's talk about other applications. And if you go to information gathering and you go to network and port scanners and choose Nmap, okay, I will tell you now about Nmap, but let's talk about the other tools that we already run. Okay guys, so to perform our first exploit on Parrot security operating system, or our first pen test, I will open Firefox and go to this web application, which is designed for new pen testers in order to practice on virtual machines. I will show you the process now. Okay, let me maximize it. The website name is Hack the Box. Now I will go to Access in order to set up a fast virtual lab for our example. Okay, I will just download my connection pack. Okay, so after I installed my connection pack, let me connect to the server so we can set up a fast lab for that. So I'm just gonna open a new terminal. Then I will redirect to desktop. Okay, now let me write this command, which is OpenVPN, my username, then click on enter. Okay, now I will let this run in the background. Now let's go back to our website to see if it's connected. Now I will run a simple machine to exploit. I will write blue and then go to retired machines. Okay, let me start the machine. Okay guys, so this is our machine that we want to exploit. I will show you now like how from just only the IP address we can have full information about that machine using Parrot operating system tools. So first of all, let's run Nmap. You go to application, then testing, information gathering, then you go to Nmap. I will write my password. Okay, now I will write this command, which is nmap-f which means fast scan. Then I will click on enter. As you can see from the IP address, now we know that which ports are open, which state and which service. If you want more information about Nmap, about that specific IP address, you can add -s small b capital, which is referred to service version. Then click on enter. If you want to know how much time is remaining, you just click on up. It's 52 seconds remaining. As you can see, guys, now we have more specific information about that IP address. All of this is just because we used Nmap. So this is why Nmap is one of the most useful tools on this system, just from the IP address, sometimes even just from the name of the website. Okay, you can know what open ports are there, what closed ports, or maybe unavailable if it's encrypted, like which version are running on that specific port. So if you see this, okay, you can search for this one and you can know which type of vulnerabilities that has, so we can use the one that works, the exploit that, so we can use the exploit that works on that specific port. I already did that and I found out that we can use an exploit called Eternal Blue. So let us close this terminal, okay, and minimize this one. So this is Metasploit framework. Okay, now let's search for specific exploit concerned about the virtual machine I already ran. Let's use this scanner as an example in our video. So I'm just gonna write use, then paste that, click on enter. Now all what you need to do is provide the IP address of our target machine, which is 10.10.10.40. So I will set the receiving hosts to that IP address. Click on enter. Now let's run it. Okay guys, so after the scan is finished, as you can see, host is likely vulnerable to MS1710. So if you want to exploit that machine, you just need to search for that exploit from the database. Let me search for it. Then you click on enter. And after you search for this exploit, there is multiple choices to use on that machine, which I already prepared using the Hack the Box website. Okay, and that would be all. So again, in order to do any exploit, you will need information gathering tools and web application and vulnerability analysis. Then after that, you can exploit the system, and after that you use exploitation tools. And that would be all about Parrot operating system. Thank you so much for watching.